Here's a close-up of the upper portion of my amazing organizer, and you can see the fashion ring openings. So all you do is take your fashion ring and slide it right in there. Now, for rings that are too large or too small for the openings, you can use a bend-a-hook. I like to shape mine into the W shape, so I've got one hook for each side, and all you do is slip this into an opening and squeeze that together so that it stays in place. You can take whatever ring you need to hang there and just drop it on. Now here's one that's wider, my old high school ring. Okay, so that's real simple. Now, a lot of your jewelry can be hung simply by using these holes as hooks, let's say. So all you do is slide things through there. Now, if you're going to be moving the organizer around or traveling with it, what you can do is fasten the ends of your jewelry like I did on this bracelet, so this is going to stay there without falling off. But if you're at home and you're not moving it around, you don't have to fasten the ends, okay? Now here's another example. Now this is a beaded necklace with graduated beads, and they just fit right through there. Now sometimes you'll have some beads that are a little larger than the holes, and if you need to, you can just squeeze it through there. Because this material is flexible and it gives a bit, you're not going to damage it or your jewelry by doing that. Now, what's been popular the past few years are these decorative bra straps. You can do the same thing. Just put your bra strap through there and you can see it. I have a lot of pendants, and I don't want the pendants sitting around getting scratched in a bowl or something. So what I do is, here's an example of a bend-a-hook that I shaped for a pendant. So I'm going to put this on, just squeeze it, and because this pendant has a sideways opening on it, I'm just going to put it on like so. Now I also have several small pendants, you know, the things that you collect throughout the years and you don't want to throw away. And what you can do is put them in, you know, a small Ziploc bag. I have lots of small Ziploc bags that I save. You know, they're those bags that you get the extra buttons and threads in. Now, another example of storing things is this little center in the ring here is magnetic, and this ring comes with a couple of different colors of these little magnetic gemstones. So what I did to store those is I put them in a little Ziploc bag, and I'm going to use my bend-a-hook, and there you go. You can see those. So there isn't any jewelry that you can't hang on here in some way, shape, or form. Now I also have a couple of really fine gold chains, the kind that really tangle easily. And what I wanted to do was hang these together. They don't really take up much space, so I don't need to use a whole hole for them. So I made myself a hook. Okay, so I'm going to hang one here and one here. So let me just pick a hole. Okay, And I'm going to hang the long chain in the back and the short chain, like a choker length, in the front. And now I have both my chains where I can see them. They're not getting tangled, they're easily accessible, and they're only taking up a little bit of space. Now let me show you that you can use the back of the organizer right here is one of those W-shaped hooks. There's the second hook. I've got a long necklace here. It doesn't have a clasp because it just goes over your head, but it's obviously too big to fit through a hole, so I'm just going to hang that right there. Now here's the silver belt. Okay, it doesn't have a buckle. It has a little hook right here, and so all I have to do is put that little hook right over that hole opening, and my belt is hanging freely. So those are just some of the ways you can use the organizer to suit all your jewelry storage needs.